Hey guys, this is Coach Jeff Berger, and today I want to talk about your guard. I want to do some do's and don'ts. I want to talk about a pet peeve, okay? So the don'ts, my pet peeve. I see a lot of people out there teaching their guard, and they're telling people to have your hands right here, like right underneath your eyeballs, because you know your face is all protected and whatever. And I tell people, if you're going to hold your hands here, you're going to need them here. So I'm gonna make you cry, all right? And here's why. When you put your hands up like this, you've created a big blind spot over here, okay? And I want you guys to play with that. Take your hand and go, where's my hand disappear? Where does it reappear again? There's a huge blind spot. And I play those blind spots. I call it eclipsing. A lot of times I like that Philly shell, and sometimes I have my hand drifted out way over here. And people are like, oh, what are you doing? Your hand's gonna be up by your face. And I'm like, tell me you don't know how to box. But I'm drifting it into that blind spot. So now when I launch it, they don't see it till it's like already here. And I do that with kicks too. I'll kind of line my leg up that I'm in that blind spot, and they just don't see the thing coming. Another thing I don't like about it, Bob's gonna help me out today. That's Bob's fist. How far is Bob's fist away from my face, okay? When you do this, as far as I'm concerned, you just gave me a face extension, okay? Because I'm gonna punch your hand, okay? And people go, well, you got a boxing glove on. I don't care if you have a boxing glove on. I'm still gonna hit that hand. You get that concussion, you have that off balance. I'm stealing a move for a minute. I might even trap his own hand to his face, okay? And one of my favorite things to trap is the other guy's spine. Okay, think about that one. So when you have this here, you give me that face extension, I'm going to smash your hand into your face, okay? Your head is the anvil, my other hand is the hammer, and I'm going to smash your hand. Now if that's MMA or even bare knuckles, even worse. Years ago I had a kind of a pissing match with somebody online, and because they're saying this is a good way to hold your hands, bare knuckle fighting. And I'm like, it's not. We went back and forth. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. Just come sign up. I'm easy to find. Come sign a waiver. You're only an hour and a half away. Come sign a waiver. We'll find out. And nobody ever does, and he did. And long story short, it turns out that that's not a good way to hold your hands. So some other things I don't like about this is what muscles are holding your hands up. Okay? And it's not a trick question. What muscles are holding your hands up? Your shoulders, okay? So your hands are gonna get tired here. Your arms are gonna get tired. And people will say, yeah, that's a boxing thing, 10 rounds, a street fight's only gonna be seconds. Okay, but that muscle's not relaxed. And that means that your punch is gonna be slower, okay? A huge component of speed that people are missing is relaxation. You want to take off the brakes, and the brakes being the antagonistic muscles. Give you an example. If I do this motion, if I'm trying to do it fast, speed isn't so much about how fast my tricep can contract, but it's also about how fast my bicep can relax. So you want to relax these muscles. It's why they do the speed bag, right? You get used to having your arms up here, but how little muscle do I need to hold my arms up there? I suggest people do that standing Tai Chi exercise. My fighters, I make them do it. Bill, you got to be 10 minutes up here. Not here. Here. How little muscle can you hold your arms up with? So they have that. Also, what else are you doing? When you cover this, what do you open up? Your body. I'm going to eat your body up. So let's get into some do's. What do I want you to do? First thing I want you to do, I want you to drop your triceps right on your ribs. And look how loose I am, okay? Everything is stacked. I'm protecting my body. I'm not even here. My hands are stacked up. This is really loose. When you think of power, where power comes from, probably the first thing you learn is rotating your shoulders. There's other places for power, but rotating your hip, You rotate your hip, okay? But you don't just rotate your hip, right? Throw a punch, you bring your shoulder with it. So now my punches are coming right from my shoulder. When you're here, they're not. And yeah, you can do, people talk about the hammer principle, and yeah, you can drop weight on it, but go hit the bag. This is just not a comfortable place to throw punches from. What else do I want you to do? So that's going to protect your body. You're nice and loose. I want you to think now about your spine as part of your guard. And the first thing I want you to do with that is pelvic tilt. Okay, again, go back to this Tai Chi thing. Bend and bring your hip bones to your rib bones. Okay, and that's going to give you more power and make you a little less prone to injury. So I know a lot of karate guys, or like Shotokan guys, and they like the low, long stances and stuff like that. And it's, oh yeah, well, there's a lot of torque on our style and it hurts your back because it's so powerful. It's hurting your back because it's wrong. Okay? When your back is arched like this, when I hit, there's a force. Some of that force comes back into me. Where's the shock absorber? It's your lower back. It's your lower back. Okay? You bend and tuck, now you've actually connected your lower body to your upper body. So not only are you getting less injury, but now you're actually using your abs for power on your punches. Okay? The next thing I want you to tuck is your shoulders. Okay? So you see Muay Thai guys with this tuck, right? And you see the old school boxers with this tuck and the tilt, okay? There's reasons, okay? I'm gonna give you those reasons. So, you have your bend, you have your tuck, and when you tuck your shoulders, I don't want you to tuck them forward and put your face closer to the punch. I want you to imagine there's a knife here, and get it away from that knife. Don't lean back, don't do matrix, just here, okay? Now I got my hands up. So something that's gonna do, even with my pelvic tilt, when I punch, there's a shock wave that comes back into me, right? So watch my spine. I have the pelvic tilt. I'm going to exaggerate this, that there's some shock wave that comes back into me. Each one of my vertebrae is a place to lose power, okay? But when I tilt and I tuck up here, I have like the Roman arches, and man, I don't lose any power, okay? Kung Fu wise, we do something different with that. I'm not going to show you on this because I gotta save some good stuff for live and for seminars, or maybe even another video. But so that's gonna give you more power. Another thing, when we're here, we're tucked here, and my hands are here. Look at my hands, they're below my chin. He can just do a horizontal swing. There's nothing in the way. When I tuck, right, and then I tuck my shoulders, tuck my spine. See how my hands naturally, and my ribs are still protected. But my chin is just under my knuckles. So he doesn't have a straight shot at my chin. Now the boxing guys, the reason you see that tilt, if you wanted to get your chin further away from your opponent, if I lean back, well now I'm off balance, right? Because I'm in that weak spot. I'm gonna put, so here's my chin's on the center line. I'm gonna move my head somewhere between here and my foot. Yeah, because I'm in this power line. Okay, so now you see those pictures like that. Man, this feels really good, right? This might look weird, but it feels really good. My chin is protected, but I want you to think like throwing a shot put. All the weight's here. My bones are lined up with that weight. My bones are lined up with my shoulder, my hip, my foot, straight from the ground, kaboom. So you got a real big punch off of that. This also helps with your kicks. I want you to stand up tall with your back arched, you know, like that book on your head thing. And I want you to march in place, like lift your knees up high, like you're gonna kick. And I want you to pay attention to how easy or difficult this is, okay? Then I want you to bend and tuck, lift your knees. Should be easier, okay? Now when you bend, tuck, and you do that, it feels real easy. And that's why Muay Thai guys do this stalk, okay? Also that stalk, I keep lifting my leg so many times, he's not reacting to it, and one time I let the kick out, okay? Doing this tuck is nice because my kicks kind of look the same, right? My low kick looks the same as my middle kick, looks the same as my high kick, as where karate, not only can I tell when the guy's gonna kick, because he counterbalances. I can tell how high he's going to kick by how far he counterbalances. Is there anything else I wanted to teach in that? Probably. I know as soon as I post this, I'll say, oh, I should have said this, that, or the other thing that always happens. But here's what I'd like for you guys. Subscribe to the page. It's free. I'm going to be posting more videos. Do you like this type of content where I break down all these little hows and whys? Is there something else you'd like to see? Let me know, because this is for you guys. Take care.